an organizational realignment that's taken place at the university. We've had several members join our community in senior positions, but in addition to that, we've realigned some of the functional areas to try to give us more of an outcome-based result orientation, and that's something that we've done. I want to talk about academic renewal and the PCAR process, and academic renewal in general. I want to talk about institutional effectiveness, of what we're trying to do to be more effective as an institution, and thus improve the quality of instruction, service, research, service to one another and to our external communities, alumni, and friends. And then finally, the financial resource enhancement. Things that I would consider important for us to do to really secure our financial future. The slides you should be looking at, alumni interests, the legacy and tradition of 143 years can move unless we have a clear sense of priorities. It's like people pulling on a rope. If everybody's pulling in a different direction, then the rope is not going to allow you to make progress or move forward. So we must have a sense of priorities and mobilize our energy around which we could coalesce and come together. Now, who really came up with these priorities? I had, and those of you who remember right here in this facility, fall convocation, when I started a year and a half ago, talked about some things I'd like to see, happen, some aspirational kinds of things. Enhancing our research status, becoming one of the best metropolitan research universities in the country, becoming more international as a university, things of that sort, enriching our undergraduate experience. Well, we've been engaging in a dialogue for a year and a half here. They said during the exit interview, and they said to us also in the documentation that they provided, that we must successfully complete the academic renewal process. Part of what Middle States was investing in was what we said as a promissory note regarding updating our academic programs and making sure that we're competitive in all disciplines and making sure that we're utilizing our resources to support excellence. That we have the facilities, the faculty, the resources to do what we do and do it very well. A second thing that they said, and this is something that I've heard from the faculty since I joined Harvard University, is that we needed to continue to increase the transparency in our operations. That around the area of budget, decision making, we need to have a more inclusive, open, transparent process. Those of you who know me or have interacted with me while I've been here or knew anything about me before I came, that's the way that I always operate. If there's anything that we need to collectively do, we need to do it, talk about it, have a discussion about it, but it doesn't need to be done behind closed doors or in closets. That's not how we move the university forward collectively. So continue to increase transparency. The Budget Advisory Committee, the BAC, is one illustration of that. Open process where all the revenue effectiveness is improving areas. We must be more effective administratively. We need to take cost out of the system, and we have administrative overhead that we need to reduce and we need to eliminate. And we're going to continue to do that, taking costs out of the system. We need greater transparency. We need a better transparency and